Today is October 5th. It's the opening day of elk rifle. And I am out going to do a quick scout today. I've been nursing a sore throat for the last 4 days, and it ain't getting any better. And I seriously wanted to stay home today, but then I started looking at what unit I was thinking about drawing on, and it's right smack in the middle of where I've been going. There's only 27 tags being issued this year, I think. So I have to see what's going on down there if I intend to draw. If that unit is still going to be the same next year, I have to see what's going on down there before I put in for that unit next year. So I'm driving down there just to see how many hunters are down there and what the area looks like on opening day of elk rifle. I might not even get out of the car, because I don't want to make this sore throat any worse than it's been. But I have to know what's going on down there. So we're just going to take a quick drive this morning. Well, 2-hour drive. Look around a little bit and then drive home. Well, sunrise is about 7 o'clock. Gray light started, I think, about 20 minutes ago. I'm gonna haul butt down to the area that we normally camp at and see how many people are there. Holy crap! There's a lot of pressure here. Yeah. Wow. They're all up in there. Funny enough, I've never been up in that canyon. Alright, on we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head down by the ponds. Actually, now that I think about it, I might be able to loop back around the road up on the ridge, which I'm not going to name. Marcy knows which one I'm talking about. I don't know, though. That road's a little sketchy, even in the 4Runner. Gotta love washboard roads. A lot of people out. Well, that's a trail up to my roadless area right there. There's one guy going up there right now. Man, Blazehorn sticks out pretty far. I know there's going to be at least 1 or 2 hunters back in there. That's going to be a trek that most people aren't going to want to do, but there's going to be a couple diehards in there. Nope, it's a group of 2. 3 hunters right there. I'm kind of curious to see how many people are parked at the trailhead. They should already be up there, though. They got up there late. 1, 2, 3. There might be 4 hunters there. Alright, I just glassed them. That's a group of 4 going up right now. They're going up way too late in the day, though. Those elk are probably about 2 miles in. Now this is telling right here, because normally there's not that many people parked. There's always maybe 1 car, tops. So I got 3 trucks. least one group of 4 heading up. That means there's probably 1 or 2 of the groups of hunters already back in there. They could go up that side or the side I normally take. There's the other camp right there. I see someone wearing their vest right there. Very interesting. So even the roadless areas around here are going to be swamp. There's going to be a lot of pressure. Now, the trick is to figure out how to make that pressure work for me. Pressure is always going to be there, so I have to figure out how to make it work in my favor. On a lark, let's see how many people are occupying the camp that we just left. Ooh, I can already tell there's a load of people. You already see trailers, ATV trailer or something. This ought to be interesting. Oh yeah. Holy crap. Wow, there's a lot of people in there. Mine is blown. Holy smokes, look at them people over here too. Alright, I gotta turn around. Let's see, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 trailers, 1 tent. Look at all those trucks and 4-wheelers back in there. Holy crap, there's a lot of people in that spot. 5 trailers. Wow. It's amazing how many trailers people can squeeze in there. Holy shit. Man, there's a lot of people out. I think just about every spot is filled with trailers. Look over there. Someone's got a fire over there, campfire. And got all these trailers over here. Good grief. So, from the looks of things, the amount of pressure here is incredible. We got entire trailer cities up here. I'm thinking back to muzzleloader season last year at the end of October. Now, if there's still elk in this valley, there won't be any in here after today or tomorrow. I think that all the people in here are going to push them right out. There's a lot of camps around here. There's even guys like me who just park off the side of the road and are just cutting up into the brush, like right up in here. So what I'm thinking about doing is, well, what I'm going to do is I'm driving further south and to see where the camps stop. It could be that the ponds are where people are stopping. I don't know yet. Now, further south, they're not going to go too far south until like November or December. There's another camp over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm driving south, and there's this road that I should have investigated last muzzleloader season. I'm going to see about going up that road. That road should lead up to the main artery on the ridgeback, and then from there I can probably stop and glass from up high. And then from there I'll just circle on home. But I'm gonna have to, if I hunt this area next year, I'm gonna get out of this. I ain't even gonna bother in the valley. I'm not even gonna bother with it. I can see that already. What I'll have to do is the same strategy I would have done during muzzleloader season that I learned last year is I'll have to find where the edge of the pressure is, where the hunters are, and get right on the edge of that and see if they push them towards me. Now I know the elk are going to head south eventually, but it's still a little bit too soon for them to head south. But they could be pushed on the other side of the mountain, other side of that ridge over there. So I need to get up there. The roads behind the ponds, I already know that's just too dicey even for the 4Runner to get up in there. So I'm going to try this other road and hope that thing is going to make it through. Otherwise, I'll have burnt up some gas for nothing. For future reference, I'm driving up this road. It's called, at least on my map, it's called the Switchbacks, this general area. That is a north-facing slope, and I'm about 8,000 feet. That looks like it's a really good bedding area. It's covered in pines. Some aspens, mostly pines. I'm willing to bet the end of October and in November this is the place to be. A group of hunters, I think a group of hunters down that way with some ATVs. There might be a trailer camp up that way, but there's really not many hunters around here. So I'm going to keep driving up this road, get up to the ridge back, and take the road back north to the highway. But this here is definitely an area to keep in mind. This looks good. Just too early in the season, I think. There might still be something in there, but I don't think they're this low in altitude yet. I don't know. This is probably where I should have been last year during muzzleloader, though. Took a detour to check out this lake on my map, because behind this lake on the map it looked like it might be some good elk area, and this could double as a watering hole. But yeah, it looked pretty good elk country coming in here. This Switchbacks area is not one to be ignored, but the trouble is that this road does not get any wintertime maintenance. So come towards the end of October and in November, when the first snows start to fall, you could get snowed in here if you bring your trailer back in here. And I think I just saw a fish jump. Huh. Passed some fella on ATV with his boy on the back. Didn't look too happy to see me. Well, I know where we might go camping next summer. Check this out. About 8,900 feet. Not sure if we can get a trailer back in here. I mean, you can definitely park a trailer right here, but I don't know if the road... Yeah, maybe. Maybe we can get our trailer back in here. But at 8,900 feet, this is going to be a sweet summer camp. Definitely something to keep in mind for next year. This is a sweet area. Actually, right about the time we camped up here last time, that would have been a nice time to have been up here, but getting a trailer back in here, I'm not sure. Pretty rough. It's a sweet spot, though. I just gotta say, last year during muzzleloader, this is where I should have been. Right around here. For whatever reason, there could be elk in here right now, but for whatever reason, I still think they're up that way right now. But they'll be coming this way eventually, if they're not here already. Well, I'm up on the drive, I will call it. And There's a major elk camp. There's a major camp, but also sheep right over there. Not too far from where I pulled that onto the road. I would not be surprised if there's something down over there, but I think I'm on the southern edge of the hunting pressure. I've been on the southern edge of the hunting pressure. That's not to say there isn't any. There is some, but there's less here. But there's still a fair number of hunters. And I think there's a reason for it. So, I don't think there's any getting away from hunting pressure. But it might be possible to use the bulk of it, which is what I think everybody else around here is doing. They're right on the edge. Well, I'm still heading north. Seen quite a few hunters up here. I honestly think that the elk are probably migrating on the west side of this road, down in those draws on the other side, in between. Well, there's the valley and your local towns out that way. I think they're on this. They're migrating on this side of the road, on the west side of the road. Seen a few elk camps who have their wall tents up with a wood-burning stove in it. So they're there for the long haul. But that's telling when they're camping out up top and on the west side. I know the valley on the east side is just inundated with hunters. So I think the elk are seriously going to go over on the west side of this road, down in those deep draws and ravines. But right now, I really much doubt I will try to draw on this area for cow elk next year. I'm a lot less inclined to, because it is pretty much a zoo. Of course, anywhere you go during rifle season, it's going to be a zoo. So maybe I'll do muzzleloader or archery. I don't know, but rifle season, not too excited about. So I've driven so far about 131 miles. I'm still up in the mountains, and I'll tell you what I think. The valley that way is where they were during the rut, the peak rut. You got that town, that developed area over that way. I think that they're, right now I'm facing south. These are all north facing slopes down here. That one down there, over there, and over there, all on this side. I think that if I was to hunt this area, I would pick one of these over here, one of these north facing slopes. That's where I think the best chances of best chances of finding them are. A couple of these have some roads that go down. So if there's one of these draws down here that has no road and a water source along with these pines and aspens, that's where I would go look. But any number of one of these north facing slopes, there, all through here. There's a road that goes all the way down the ridge of the mountains that way, and the valley beyond is just inundated with hunters. So today's opening day. If they are still down there, they're going to come this way eventually. That's what I think, and they're going to work their way south. They could be in any one of those ravines. That's my hunch. Now, am I going to hunt this next year? That is doubtful. But I already know there's hunters working some of these too. I've seen them. There is nowhere you can go where there's not somebody already hunting. I don't know. Maybe down in there in the bottom of some of those. because it's pretty steep down there, and not too many people are going to want to pack out an elk from out of there, and that's probably where they're going to position themselves. That's my guess. Anyway, time to head home.